Good afternoon, everyone. It is April 20th, 2025, Easter Sunday. Happy Easter, everybody. It is 5:02 p.m. in the afternoon. I wanted to show you some things that will help me out. Let's jump into that. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to slide OBS. Do that. So we're going to have to rehash a lot of this real quick. Um, Now, hopefully, this is pretty visible to everyone. I'm going to minimize this back down to here. Just helps me out. I don't need vid tools open now, so I'm going to minimize that. Let's just say I wanted to go look for, again, let's just start the whole process over again. I'm going to exit it out of here. So in my downloads, I know I have this program, and in here I have everything opened up. I should be able to click on the executable right here, and it opened up to this. Now, I don't understand why it's still showing off 1,551,449 items, but I'll figure it out as I go along. So let's go look for a picture of myself, and it's going to check and find. We don't need this open no more. A lot. A lot. A lot. Usually it tells you down here how much it finds, but apparently there's a lot. I'm going to make this full size. I don't know that that's necessarily bigger or better or what, but it tells you the name of the file, the location of the file, the size of the file, and the date that it was created. So if I right click on this and open it, then we get Brian, myself, and Lorna, where I masked out some things and didn't do that good of a job masking because there's some things there. But this is good because now I can go through here and figure out what's duplicated and what's not duplicated. Especially if I come in here and change this to Brian, and I got to do this a lot with many other people. Now there's 19 things. So Brian JPEG in a different location. This is not the same as this, but I do know that down here it's duplicated. Now you'll see there's Bare Naked Ladies. Brian Wilson was a singer. I want to keep that. Star Trek Deep Space Nine. Didn't know I had that. Brian Lightfoot in golfing. I'm not sure what that is, and it might not. Oh, it does. This was a thing I did to send to Brian way back when. So I'm going to enjoy this program. I'm going to really, once I figure the thing out, I'm going to like this program because, as we all know, I have a lot of duplicate pictures. And I'm not the world's most organized person. It takes me forever to find things. So this is going to be good. Now, generally, when you open something, it moves it to the top. I'm not sure why it didn't do that in this instance. Let's go figure out maybe why it didn't. What if I double click it? Yep, that opens up the file.
Hello, everybody.
And it then moves it to the fourth in line, probably the order of which is supposed to be to the top. So I have it here. And then I believe it's down here as well, somewhere. Right there. I believe that's the same one. Let's see if we hover over this. We get January 9th of a year ago. We hover over this, we get April 20th of this year. So that must mean when it was open, and that's the original. This may or may not help people out. It's going to help me out. I've just got so much to search. Um, I haven't played around with it that much yet. I'm going to. What I wanted to show you next is OBS recordings. I've made some changes, and I'm going to try something new. You'll see here. There's what I used to look for. Then I would come back and look for this one. Then I'd look immediate to the left. Well, I'm going to start titling my recordings. April 20 or April 5th, when I started experimenting with it. This is today, April 20, 2025, number 2. You can't put in question marks, slashes, dashes, anything of that nature. And it was 1:13 long, and it worked just fine. This is the current one that's currently being recorded. I'm not done yet, so it's got the VLC cone on it. This is the one I did. This was the first one I did, and these were both audio checks. I always do an audio check to see how the audio is going to sound. And I did have to make some adjustments today, and I really hope it turns out. And then somewhere down here, this is alphabetical. So somewhere down here, unless I did go ahead and delete it, which I may have done. Oh, right here. This was the first one I did because your title will stick unless you change it. So whatever your last title was, and I did change the title here. You can see April 20, 2025, helpful tutorial. And I wanted to put a question mark in there, but I wasn't able to. I will do that with DaVinci Resolve. I'm going to bring this into DaVinci. I'm going to add to it, take away, whatever. We'll see. But I have 582 videos that up until today, I had to literally come down here and find this, find that, and then go, oh yeah, that's this one over here. Well, now I'll start titling my videos, probably the date and what it's about. Now, I just wonder if the newfound program will find me. Let's just try 210216. So if we open this back up, and we type in 2021, oh, look at that. 1,345 objects down there of 2021. And then if we were to come back over here and further that down to -02-10, I don't know if that can be done or not, but -02-10, yeah, there's 4 instances of that. And they are all on my D drive in OBS and DaVinci. OBS recordings, we know that exists. And then there's 2 of them here. So this one says 21/2/10, 12:48, and this one says 13:31. So let's go look on this one. So this doesn't have $13.31 right there. So where's the one above it? Interesting. 2:10 or 21/2/10 13:31, and this one's got 2021 2:10 12:48, which means it ought to be able to be found in here. Yeah, right there. So this is the one, the 12:48. I'm going to like this. This is going to come in handy. 2 different videos, I would imagine. So let's play this one first. And let's see what that is. It's not very long, so that's good. Let's play this one second. Yep, total different.
Good afternoon, everybody. Ken and
Totally different. That's good. I'm going to really enjoy this. That way I can come in here and figure out what I've got duplicated, what I've got triplicated, what I've got quadruplicated, because we all know I have instances of that. So that hopefully will help out. I don't know if I have DaVinci running or not. Apparently I do not. But I am going to bring this into DaVinci and then go from there. Thank you for watching. It's 5:14. That's a 12-minute video. That's more than enough time for me to bore somebody with my thinking and thoughts of the day. Have a great afternoon, and be sure to tune in tonight, 10 o'clock. Yeah, let's go with 10 o'clock tonight. Ken Style Live with the Zoom homies. Bye for now.